Hey, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It is December 9th. We're out here in the blind looking over the food plot, alfalfa field. If anybody watched my video, this is going to be a little repeat for you, but we got a new binocular and spotting scope case. This thing's super quiet. It's all magnets. Open it up. Binoculars come out. They got tethers on them. Good to go there. Close it back up. Keep the wind, rain, and dust out. Same thing with the rangefinder. Got a cord on it. Get your ranges. So it got pretty warm today. It's about 35 degrees. So last night we didn't hunt, and my brother came over to drop off my garbage can for me and asked me why I wasn't hunting. I said, give him a night off. Things kind of slowed down a little bit. He goes, well, there's 12 of them in your backyard right now in the food plot. So I look out the barn window and yep, there's 12 deer down here to my east feeding. And one of them is one of the Big Tens that we're after. So I was going to take a few days off. I do have a commitment tonight, so I can hunt for about an hour and a half. Then I'll have to scoot out of here. Tomorrow night I won't be able to hunt. Gonna clean a pontoon, and then Thursday have a Christmas party, so we'll hit again this weekend. But had an hour and a half tonight, and with those deer coming out here last night to feed, I just felt like I needed to be out here in the blind, see what comes out tonight. So stick with us. Hopefully something comes out and we can put a tag on it. Okay, this is the lower east field, and that's where they were last night. So it might have been a different group of deer. Obviously the Big Ten was in there, but they typically come out over to my left and go across that little woods. But last night when my brother came up, they were all down in here feeding. So with these cold temperatures, the deer are definitely going to start yarding up. So we used to see 2 or 3, it's going to be 7 or 8, and 7 and 8 is going to turn to 12, 13. 15, 16 years ago, it wasn't uncommon for me to have 35, 40 deer back here this time of year. They'd yard up and come out and feed. We've had some EHD, we've had some house development, stuff like that, so the numbers definitely aren't as high, but I'm doing what I can on my part. Talk to a couple of neighbors about what they're shooting, what they're not shooting, what they're let walk by. So hopefully things will turn around. It kind of comes and goes. It's just like Montana. There'll be some rough years, then there'll be some bountiful years. So we're hoping to see 10 to 12 deer come out again down here in this corner, and hopefully we find the right one. Alright, well, we're just checking in here again. We're down to about the last 15 minutes of legal shooting light, and we haven't had any deer enter the field. So we're gonna hang out. I am gonna go ahead and close the video out right now. If something else happens, I'll definitely get this back on and get it recorded, but we're gonna close this one out. It's kind of short and sweet tonight, but we'll see you guys in the blind next time we get out. Hey there. Good evening. Welcome to The Blind. It is Friday, December 12th, 4:30. We took a few days off. Made it back out here in The Blind this evening. We've had some warm days, so we've had quite a bit of snow melt. All the alfalfa field is melted off. Still got some snow in the woods, some snow in the longer grass, and on the shaded side of which would be the east and north side of the woods. So there is still some snow left. Good thing is tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday, the high is 4 degrees. Or I'm sorry, the low is 4 degrees. So I'm hoping that that extreme cold will push these deer out to the alfalfa to eat. I came home the other night from a party. There was about 13 deer out here. We still had snow on the ground, so I could see their shadows. I counted 13. Couldn't really tell bucks and does, but hopefully the cold weather will push more of them in here, and they'll start yarding up together, and one of the good 10 pointers or something of that range will come out. We can get a shot at them. So I'm gonna get settled in, gonna get my gun loaded, get my binoculars ready. I already got the heater on. It's 31 degrees right now. We pretty much have no wind. So I'll get that stuff around, and then I will show you the alfalfa field and the current conditions out there with the snow melt. There is a chance that tomorrow afternoon through Saturday night we'll get 1 to 2 inches, which would be great. I like having snow on the ground. It's fun to hunt in. And that last 10-15 minutes of legal shooting light, it's a lot easier to see the deer moving. Then you can put your binoculars on them or scope on them. So it is nice to have some snow on the ground when you're hunting, for sure. I love tracking deer in the snow. It's a lot easier to see blood, and if something happened you'd lose blood, you can follow hoof prints. So if we shoot one Saturday night, Sunday morning, or Sunday night, hopefully I can show you. It's pretty cool. The blood will be frozen before we even get to it to start tracking. It's pretty amazing how quick that freezes. So all right, well, we will be back in touch with you here in a minute. Okay, like I was saying, we still have some snow up here where the long grass is, but as you can see, most of the alfalfa field is nice and clear. There's no snow out there. It is Friday evening. It's nice and calm and quiet. So we're just gonna sit back, take it easy, take in the view, and see what comes out tonight. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, shoot them my way. All right, well, we are creeping up on 5 o'clock. So it's getting to be that magic hour. It's kind of a hazy overcast, which might help the deer move early, which would be nice. But these single digit temperatures, it always puts deer on their feet. They can't lay down as long as they usually do without eating. They got to get up and move. They got to eat. They need food, which is fuel. So we're gonna hunt tomorrow morning, which is Saturday. I'm not sure what the low is tonight. I know it's not supposed to plummet like tomorrow and Sunday, but our goal is to hunt Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I have no plans set in stone, so we're gonna go after him pretty hard, see what comes out, see what we can get into. It's kind of a grind right now. I don't want to go over to the big woods. Not seeing much action there on the cameras. There obviously isn't a really good food source over there like there is here. So we're just gonna be patient, wait it out, enjoy being outside, and see what comes our way. Pretty sure we'll probably see Forky at some point this weekend. Hopefully we see him here shortly, but I will keep you guys updated. I gotta check sunset, but we probably got at least 45 minutes left before legal's over, so.
There's a note on the fridge with my pen scratching. Don't wait up, I've gone hunting, I'm not coming back till the freezer's full and the deer stand's looking peaceful and cool. The boss keeps calling but my phone's on mute. I traded deadlines for my camo suit. A rifle in my hand, the woods are my dome. Out here in the brush, I'm finally home.
Hey, good morning. As you can see from the timeline and the video started this morning, I got in here good. We did have a couple deer up here to the west. I could make out their silhouettes in my binoculars. We're able to get into the blind. I checked, they were still out there. My guess is it was a couple does. But I've decided to change and actually name this. I guess we're going to call it a series. We're going to call it The Grind. This is a time of year when a lot of the deer are herded up together. So obviously when they're together, there's less opportunity to see 1, 2, 3, 4 deer at a time. If you're going to see them, you're going to see anywhere from 1 to 12 to 20 deer. So we're in the blind. It's Saturday morning. If you have never been in the woods first thing in the morning or sitting in a kayak on a pond when the world wakes up, you're definitely missing out. Even if I don't see any deer this morning, just being out here, like I said, what I call it watching the world wake up, is one of my favorite things to do. So the rooster that lives next door, he's been letting me know it's sunrise for about the last 40 minutes. We have some pretty decent temperatures. It's 21 degrees. The wind's coming out of the west. It is gusting. I have a wind gauge in the backyard, and if I get over 20 mile an hour, it'll send me an alert. So we just had a 22 mile an hour gust. But that west wind is coming from our left straight across in front of the blind. So if I open this front window that I have you propped up against right now, it's a pretty sharp breeze that comes through there. So we got the Bergara 7mm loaded up. It's ready to go. We got the heater running. I have a few hunts on this video. This will be the last one, and then I'll start a new one tonight. We got quite a winter storm or cold front moving in. The low tonight is going to be 0. We're supposed to get anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow this afternoon in about 4 hours. My guess is you guys will see that when we're sitting in the blind. Looks like it's going to come in mid-afternoon and end early evening. So it will be nice to have snow on the ground again. It makes it easier to see deer movement. And I think they like coming out here in the alfalfa and eating. So we're going to stick to the plan. Like I said, it's a grind. I enjoy it. It makes the reward even better. I am moving around quite a bit because it's right at 8 o'clock. So anything that is, been out feeding tonight and going back to its bedding area could be cutting through this field or sneaking right by the blind to get back to where they're going to spend the day. So I'll keep you posted this morning. But like I said, we are definitely going to be back in the blind. We're going to get in early this afternoon. I'm thinking probably 3:30, especially if it is snowing. Those deer could definitely come out and want to feed early this afternoon. They have a sixth sense. They know the temperatures are going to drop by the pressure in the atmosphere, so they come out and start eating. I want to be here. We did have some deer the other night that you saw on the video, but they moved after legal shooting light and almost dark. So I think I'd have to look, but we're probably getting to some of the shortest days of the year right now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you joining me here in the blind. And if you stick it out with me, I hope it's well worth it. So we'll go through the grind together. All right, well, it's 9 o'clock. We didn't see any deer this morning, but we will be back out this evening. One thing we are gonna do, my decoy, I can only find one ear for her. I need to try to find her other ear. So she kind of got the nickname Ear Hole. We are going to take Ear Hole into the barn. Next opportunity we get where there's not 14, 15 mile an hour winds, we'll set her up. Try to encourage somebody to come visit her. So actually I think I got a better idea. We'll just lay here in the trailer out of the snow that might be coming in tonight. So I will do my due diligence and try to find her other ear this evening. So, but yeah, there's what we've been hunting. I got high hopes for this evening. Got some snow, some wind, some weather. You just got to keep after them. I know a lot of people watch deer hunting on TV and they cut and edit and cut and edit, and they talk about where they're going. They go out, climb up in a tree stand. 15, 20 minutes later, deer comes by, they shoot it, drive a truck out, everybody hugs each other, load the deer up, go back to camp, talk about the deer in the back of the truck, take some pictures, and then you're on to the next episode. I have no problem with that, that's fine. But if you're with me, you're gonna see what it's really like. And by no means am I complaining at all. It takes some hard work, it takes planning, persistence, and some luck. So I know they're back there. The one I need is back there somewhere, and one thing is, if I don't shoot him this year, he'll be bigger next year. So we'll keep after it. Like I said, we're gonna call this the grind. So any of you fishermen out there, I know I've been throwing this out there, but catch a heck of a deal on some of these fish structures. It's a 5-gallon bucket. It's got 2-inch pipe in it. And as you can see, with the current weather, it's got a lot of ice in it. A lot of these, I'm gonna take a torch, I heat them up, and I'm gonna take those arms, legs, whatever you want to call them, and bend them down towards the ground like that. So I'm gonna make some newer ones. Those over there have 6 legs in them. I'm gonna try to put 8 or 10. I think that'll help with the minnows, give them somewhere to hide in the bait fish. But they're pretty nice. You just put them in the pond. Nice thing is, if you're casting, your bait gets on it, they slip right off. I used to do a lot of Christmas trees. And that cost me a lot of tackle. So I just want to get them ready, see if I can sell some in the spring. But hey, we're going to take off. Got some stuff to do today. It's Saturday. And we'll see you back here in the blind about 6 hours.